All right, guys, I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna do a narration of the old Pizza Hut from the '90s, guys. Now, I can tell you guys, being born in 1980, I got to experience, basically food from the late '80s into the '90s, and I witnessed the change of when things were real good. Now, me being born in the '80s, if you talk to somebody who was born in the '30s, they'll tell you, oh, you think, the '80s was good or the '90s was good. You should have ate, you should have went to this restaurant from the '30s or the '40s, right? That's when things were really, really good. Okay. But we know, guys, that after 1996 is when everything went downhill. I told you guys that's when everything became GMO after 1996. Before 1996, everything, like, to be honest with y'all, the best, one of the best years of my life that I remember was 1995. And I'll talk to you guys about that later. But part of it had to do with the restaurant chains, believe it or not. When the restaurant chains was actually good. Like, it was so good you even had middle to upscale families eating at these establishments that was so-called fast food. Now, fast forward to today, you don't see these families eating this type of food, guys. And believe me, I would know. I could tell you. These people don't go to these places. The only people who eating from these type of places these days is people who living out of their mother's basement playing video games with, I don't even know, acne all over the face. Some crazy shit like that. But back in the day, I give you an example, like something like Pizza Hut. Guys, and y'all know what I'm talking about, who were born, before 1990. Pizza Hut used to be so good. Okay? We're gonna look at some old commercials, guys. I'm gonna narrate some stuff about Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. Now, before I play these videos and talk about it and narrate it, guys, a pan pizza, a pepperoni pan pizza from Pizza Hut is one of the best things that I can remember that I have ever tasted in my life. Like, I don't eat pork, but if they still had a pan pizza from Pizza Hut from whenever, I'll be like, I'm gonna eat a pepperoni pizza like once or twice a month. I don't give a damn if it's pork. That's how good it was. See, all this stuff, me talking about how I don't eat this, it's easy now. I don't give myself a big pat. Oh, like, good for you. You're denying disgusting food. Oh, you're so strong because you don't eat shit that tastes like shit. Because if this food, if this type of, if the food tasted like it did from the '90s, I will be eating from these places. Stuff like Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut tastes like crap now. It don't even smell right. When you walk in, it smells so bad. But just to describe to you guys, like, in my own words, how did a pan pizza taste from Pizza Hut in the late '80s and early '90s? Guys, let me tell you something. Now, in Chicago, you got Home Run Inn Pizza. I haven't had Home Run Pizza in a very long time, but I don't think Home Run Inn Pizza even tastes the same. Nothing tastes the same. Why? Because there's a food shortage. That's why. And the food that we eating today is not the same food that you had 30, 40 years ago. And it might not even be the same food next year and a year after today, guys. But if I can describe the way a pan pizza tastes to you guys, it was like this perfect, crispy, buttery crust. The cheese was not oily. It wasn't overly salty. Same thing with the pepperoni. Well, actually, the pepperoni was a little bit oily, but the cheese wasn't oily. That's what's most important. You eat a pizza that the cheese is not like, it's not supposed to have like this oily taste. It's supposed to taste like really genuine good mozzarella. Okay, Pizza Hut had that going on with the pan pizza back in the day. The pepperonis was oily and it was hot. And you went to a Pizza Hut and you got served the pan pizza at the table, at that red checkerboard table. And that pizza came in, and that pizza was outstanding. It was outstanding, guys. You hear what I'm saying? The crust was so, it was like the texture, like the outside was crispy and the inside was like soft and chewy, but not too soft and chewy. It was perfection. It was perfect pizza personified, man. Okay, there is no pizza that I can imagine in my mind, guys, that exists today that tastes as good as a Pizza Hut pan pizza. And for people who was born after that time, you couldn't even imagine that in your mind, because to most people now, you think you got to go to, a fine dining pizza establishment to get a good pizza. Let me tell you, guys, not even those pizzas taste as good as a Pizza Hut pan pizza from the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. I'm telling you the truth. Nothing could touch a pan pizza from Pizza Hut. And I'm going to show you the proof that I know what the hell I'm talking about when I narrate these videos real quick. So the cheese wasn't oily. It was like real mozzarella. The bread, the crust was real crunchy and buttery and just chewy enough. I mean, it was just, it's undescribable, guys. The ingredients, the only way I could say was that the ingredients was top notch, man. And you could tell that Pizza Hut really took a lot of time to make a great pizza. And it showed in the way it tasted. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. It tasted so good. You guys seen the way I was talking about Popeyes the other day. It looked like I was pretty sad and grim. That's because I was, guys. I was sad over not being able to have Popeyes ever again, or Pizza Hut pan pizza. See, some people want to hear the grim side of me. You want to hear the sad side of me. Okay, are you satisfied? This is what the type of stuff that makes me sad. Okay, this is the type of stuff that make me sad. Go figure. Another irony of my life. Unbelievable way those pan pizzas taste, guys. Unbelievable. I mean, it's got to be somebody out there that still knows how to make a Pizza Hut pan pizza. I don't know. Whoever that person is, they would probably get paid a lot of money if they could make a real Pizza Hut pan pizza. Obviously you would have to, use a iron, pizza thing and stuff like that. But oh man, I don't know why that pizza tasted so good. I don't know. Was it because of the iron skillet? I don't know exactly why. Okay, but when, and I don't know, like, I'm not sure pizza places still serve like a hot cast iron skillet pizza to your table. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are places out there, guys, but I don't care. It's just nothing. It was nothing that matched the flavor of a Pizza Hut pan pizza, and that's very hard to imagine because today Pizza Hut is just a sad excuse for what it used to be. I'm surprised they still even open. Okay, Pizza Hut is a sad excuse of what it used to be. Just sad. Now I'm gonna go ahead and narrate this, y'all. We ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna narrate this, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna show y'all proof on how good a Pizza Hut pizza is. All right, so let's just get to it. Let me see. I already watched a couple of videos. Let me just go back in the search. Let me see which one I wanna play first here. Let's see what this lady got to say.
Things you did in the 90s that kids today will never experience. You got to live through the magical time of the old school Pizza Hut. Take a look at these chandeliers. These are legit. Then you had these red cups. I don't know why, but the drinks always tasted better in these red cups. And the best part was the book it program. We read so many books so that we could get this beautiful personal pan.
Wait a minute, they actually encourage reading books to get a pizza. That's an interesting trade-off.
Pizza Hut, if you're listening, can you please bring this program back for adults? We'd really appreciate it. Things you did in the 90s that kids today will never experience. You got to live through the magical time of the old school Pizza Hut. Take a look at these chandeliers. These are legit. Then you had these red cups. I don't know why, but the drinks always tasted better in these red cups. And the best part was the book program.
I'm gonna stop it right there. See, eating that Pizza Hut back then, it was an experience, guys. It wasn't just about eating. It was actually an experience. It really was. It wasn't just eating some pizza. It was actually an experience. Let's look at this video. A guy goes into a Pizza Hut that's still open somewhere. Well, it's not open, but it's closed, but the building's still there. Okay, now obviously these people, that's not real because you can see the pan right there. It looked like something he got from from his mother's cupboard because that's not how a pan pizza used to come in a black cast iron skillet. So it looked like this person just kind of bought a pizza from wherever, maybe Pizza Hut, and just kind of threw together something to make it sound like the place. You see how people are really sad about this. He got a fake like the Pizza Hut is still open. All right, let's go to another video here, guys.
Do you really think this is the right thing for us to be doing, Ivana? What do the people think? Let them talk. Ivana. It's wrong, isn't it? But it feels so right. And it's a deal? Yes, we eat our pizza the wrong way. Crust first. Introducing stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. With a ring of cheese baked into a totally new, thinner crust, you'll want to eat it the wrong way. Crust first. I have the last size. Actually, you're only entitled to half. Large is $9.99.
Okay, so obviously, to me, this is when Pizza Hut was on decline. Like when you start putting cheese in a crust, something was wrong with that, man. I saw a Pizza Hut thing. They was talking about how Pizza Hut started doing all this crazy shit. Like they even put a hot dog. Like they went from putting cheese in a crust to next thing you know, it was a ring, like a big hot dog in the crust. And then I think another one made like I think I'm gonna leave a link. Y'all can watch that yourself. I'll leave something about that. It's about how Pizza Hut got established, and then it just went downhill. But they started doing some like demonic stuff to the pizza that didn't make no like. Why would you want a hot dog in your pizza crust? A round hot dog? Can you imagine that? They said that pizza, like the people always leave the crust, and that's why they started experimenting with the crust to make the sales go up. But it was like, just leave the shit alone, man. Like, why do people always gotta just why can't people just leave stuff alone, man? The crust, I used to love the crust of Pizza Hut's pizza. I used to eat the crust. I never been the type of person that don't eat the crust. I always ate the crust. That was the whole point of me eating the pizza. I didn't leave, the crust and nothing like that. And if it was too dry, I would just get an extra side of marinara and dip that motherfucker in it. Okay. Let's see another one, y'all. Let's see another one. Man, Trump got a lot of appearances, don't you guys? I'm telling y'all, but this is nothing. This stuff with Trump appearance, it's nothing compared to what the appearances he really made. I would call them the indirect appearances. Let's look at this one.
Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump. We're all cut from the same cloth, and that cloth is very, very large.
It's not too big, is it?
No.
Why do New Yorkers have such big mouths?
Go big or go home.
Because they eat big pizza like the big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. We're talking 40% bigger. Soft, fresh dough with all your favorite toppings. Now from just $9.95.
You've got to be losing money on this.
31166. Pizza Hut.
What is that, lottery numbers? I don't even know. 13, 11, 666. What is that all about? What is that? I don't know. You have to figure out what those numbers are about, guys. So obviously Trump was a Pizza Hut fan too. I told y'all I actually got a lot in common with Trump. Yeah, obviously he liked Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, if it wasn't bigger than Trump back in those days, then obviously Trump used to like Pizza Hut. It was good. It was that good. Pizza Hut was good if Trump did commercials on Pizza Hut. It was good. Trump would not eat no Pizza Hut from now, okay? I don't think you could pay him to eat no Pizza Hut from today. Oh my God. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave y'all a Pizza Hut link. Just talking about how Pizza Hut got started. I don't want to be long on this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it. But yeah, Pizza Hut, there was nothing like Pizza Hut, guys. The only thing that I thought was maybe a little better than Pizza Hut in those days was Home Run Inn. But Home Run Inn went downhill too. Most of the cheese that these pizza places are using is too oily. They made too many cutbacks. Not only are they not using premium ingredients, where some ingredients are just extinct. They just don't have it no more. To get real wheat, you might have to import that shit from Italy. I don't think that's in the United States to have real so-called semolina wheat. This stuff we got over here, I don't know what that is. Okay, so to make this stuff that we used to eat, whether it's Home Run Inn or Pizza Hut, you probably have to import some wheat from Italy for starters. You see, because they, and once again, the cheese is too oily. Home Run Inn, I recall the last time I ate Home Run Inn, I was around, I remember I was about 30 years old. So I was about 14 years ago. And I was with my girlfriend at the time. And went to Home Run Inn, and I remember it just made me sick. It didn't even, I just remember it wasn't good as it was. So that was 2010. So I was way after 1996, and before that, I hadn't eaten Home Run Inn probably since the mid 90s or something like that. So it didn't taste like how I had remembered it. And I never been back to Home Run Inn ever since. You see, so that's what happened with that. Matter of fact, guys, I'll be honest with you, there's some, the pizza chains have went so downhill that there's some frozen pizzas that taste better than pizzas at these chains. I think Tombstone, last time I had a Tombstone frozen pizza, it was great. I thought it was better than most of these chains, to be honest with you. So it's kind of ironic, but yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it here, guys. I'll leave a link. Just talking about how Pizza Hut got started and all the weird shit they started doing when it was going downhill. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just wanted to holler at y'all, talk to y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's nice just to get off, talking about the obvious things and just kind of, talk about some fun things, that'll put a smile on our face and stuff, and not talk about a bunch of drama every day, you see? So, yeah. But anyway, I'll let y'all guys later. Peace.